and in this YouTube series I'm going to help you become the best DJ you can be. In today's video I'm going to show you the basic steps of beat matching. Let's get into the video. So before we look at our DJ controller, we're just going to have a look at queuing up our songs before we beat match. As you already know, I'm using two of my own songs. We have Club on the left hand side and we have Love on My Mind on the right hand side. Also, if you look at the performance pad section, which is here, you can see that on clubs we have B at the start and then D just where it's coming to its breakup point. Now if you look at Love on My Mind, you'll see that there's 3 cue points on here. Again, we have B right at the start, A is just where it's beginning to end the song, and D is where we're going to be cueing Club's cue point D here with Love on My Mind's cue point here. That is why we've got it already cue pointed here. You can use whatever song you want, but if you want to be using these songs, I will put links in the description below so you can follow along like that. Now we've looked at our cue points, let's have a look at our DJ controller. So here is our DDJ200 all set up and connected to WeDJ. As you can see in the performance pad section, we have all our cue points lit up here, which is good. Now, if this were your first transition of a DJ set, what I like to do is always get deck 2's song set up way before I even press play on our first song. So let's get deck 2 set up. So the first thing we want to do is choose what we're going to be using to blend deck 2 song with deck 1 song. So the easy way is just to use your effects filter knob and just blend it in like this. Or you can use your EQ low and your effects knob by bringing the effects knob to about 9 o'clock and then just bringing the song's volume all the way up and bringing these both to 12 o'clock. Once you've done that, you will be dropping these 2 down on your current song. Or there is the other way, which is where you just use your mid and your low to blend in deck 2 song, which means what you'll do is you'll slowly bring the volume up of deck 2 and then you will be bringing these up to 12 o'clock separately. So you will bring this one from 7 to 12 and this one from 12 to 7 like this. And then you'll do the same with your middle. So that is the one that we're going to be using today. I will use all of them in little demos right at the end, but the one that we're going to be using today is just using our mid and low EQs to blend deck 2 song with deck 1 song. So what I'm going to do is a quick demo of this transition and then I will do a step-by-step of how I did it. So let's get on and do the demo. So that was our demo. So what I'm going to do is just make sure that everything is where I had it at the start of the demo. So now you guys are going to be going along with me. So I'm just going to point out a few things that I did so you guys know what I'm doing. So as we see on the screen, and probably what you guys noticed at the start of this video, both of our BPMs are different for both songs. So whilst deck 1 is playing and you know you have time, what you want to do is bring the tempo either up or down to sync your next song with your current song's BPM. Once you've done that, you will probably notice as soon as we got to cue point D, I started to play around with the jogs. Now the reason why I was doing that is I was either going anti-clockwise to sync both of the lines up, or going clockwise to sync both of the lines up. What I mean by that is if we have a look at We DJ, you can see that there is a bar with two little triangles either end. These are your bars. What you want to do is make sure that both of those bars are synced up like that. By doing that, that means your transition and your beat matching will be spot on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a quick demo, step by step, on how we did it. So first off, we want to be playing our first song. Whilst that song's playing, we're just going to bring the BPM of our next song either up or down to sync it with our current song playing. As you can see, that is the same BPM as our current song. Whilst that is playing, we can either, mix bring it up whilst I can also count the beats by doing a little tap. So as soon as cue point D comes, press play. As you can see, I've pretty much got that spot on, but I'm just going to bring it back a little bit, so anti-clockwise so that they're connecting. And then bring our cues up. And then just fade our current song out. And there you have it. There you have it. That is your first beat matching complete. Transition that I just showed you guys was the same genre. They were both house genres. Now I'm going to show you a beat matching transition with two different genres. So what I mean by that is we have Love on My Mind set up on deck 2 here, and that is a house genre song. And then on deck 2 we have again another song of mine, Dirt 2, which is a drum and bass song. Two completely different genres. And if we have a look at my screen, you can see that the beats per minute are completely different. This song here is a typical house song, so of course it's going to be around 130 BPM. And this song is a typical drum and bass song, so it's going to be around 80 BPM, as you can see. So I'm going to do exactly what I did with the first transition, do a quick demo for you guys, and then I'll do it step by step, so then you guys can do a beat matching transition with 2 completely different genres. So I'm going to just get myself set up. Also, before we start, as you can see, our cue point, we've added a cue point here on Love on My Mind. We're using C as our starting cue, and then A is going to be where we transition from this song to our next song. So A and B on Dirt 2 are at the exact same place. That's why you can't see A on that song. So I'm gonna just get myself set up and ready to go. So if I just put that back to where it was. Nice. Right, let's do the demo. So there's the demo, and that's how we are going to be doing the transition today. So before we do anything, again, we're going to just set up our decks as if we did nothing. And I'm just going to change that back. So that is how to change from 2 different genres of music. So now we're going to do the same again, but this time you're going to be going along with me. So this time we're not going to do anything with the BPM until we press play, because to be fair, that was quite long waiting. So we're going to be doing stuff with the BPM once we play the song. So when you're ready, let's begin. So there you have it. You have done your first mixed genre beat matching transition. As you probably noticed, we didn't use the jog oils because there was no need to, as we were already using the sync button. The sync button is just a easier way, a little shortcut if you were, to sync both, as I already said, both of those lines together like that. So that is pretty much all the transitions you need to know at this stage of your DJing career. I really hope this helped you guys out, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next episode. I don't know what we're going to be doing next, but hopefully it's going to be a good one, and again, hopefully it will help you guys to become the best DJ you can be. Anyway, I'm going to end it off there, and yeah, see you guys in the next video.